But eventually, I will reach a subscriber ceiling. My channel is definitely not for everyone. I do not post as often as some of the bigger channels. I do not talk about Yu-Gi-Oh as often as some of the bigger channels. So personally, I think my subscriber cap is like 2,500. I think once I hit that point, that'll be like the maximum amount of people that want to watch this really awful channel. So like, yeah, it's another 1,000. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I did that by this time next year. But yeah, I think 2,500 is like the cap for this video, or for this channel. But like even that, like I'm amazed that I even have 1,500, because like this is the worst channel ever. But whatever, man. I like to show that clip because it really goes to prove that I never thought I would be where I am today in terms of YouTubing. I really didn't think it was physically possible to have this many subscribers. And today is a pretty big day for me because I just hit 20,000 subscribers. That is insane, especially when I consider that for the last 6 months of 2016, I actually stayed in the 6,000 subscriber bracket. That was probably the lowest point in terms of growth for my channel. But boy, once February of 2017 came around, I really decided to take this seriously. And I know it paid off because I've had so many opportunities that I never would have had without really giving this my all. I mean, 2 months ago, I was able to quit my day job entirely to not only make an equal amount of money doing YouTube, but much, much more. And it's just absolutely mind-blowing to me. And I think this is really cool for me personally, because if you look at the other channels that are this size, a lot of them are a lot more enthusiastic than I am about things. My voice to some people can seem pretty monotone, and I get that that's not for everyone. But when you look at the 20,000 and the 30,000 and the 40,000 and the 50,000 subscribed YouTubing channels, almost all of them are just really excited all the time. And I don't come out here and do that. And I'm not saying that those people are fake. I actually have met most of those people, or I'm friends with most of those people. And I know that they're literally like that in real life, but I'm not. And I'm not going to come on here and fake that every single day. I'm just going to come out here and be who I am. And the fact that 20,000 people have sort of latched onto that is really cool. And I think it goes to show that you don't have to pretend to be anyone to be successful in YouTube or YouTube in general or life in general. I think if you're just yourself and you give it your all and really put yourself out there and be the best you that you can be, you can actually grow. And I think that's hopefully inspiring to some up-and-coming YouTubers, because it's not easy. You know, I spent 9 months not only going to college, not only working a day job, not only writing articles, not only managing personal relationships, but also doing daily uploads on YouTube. And I know that that doesn't sound like a lot of work to some people because you're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh!, but you're spending a lot of time recording the stuff. You're spending a lot of time doing research, all these sorts of things. You're waiting for the video to render and upload, create the thumbnails, make good titles, stuff like that. And it really does take a lot of time. So the fact that I was able to really put in the work for that 9 months where I honestly felt pretty overwhelmed. But this last October, when I was able to quit my job entirely and go to YouTube full time, that really made it all worth it to me. And I'm not going to say that every single person is going to be successful on YouTube, because it's not for everyone. It's obviously a volatile income. It's, if you just randomly fall out of popularity, you would then be homeless basically. So that kind of sucks. But if you want to be successful on YouTube and you have the desire to improve your own content, I do think it's entirely achievable to at least hit 10,000 subscribers and maybe even 20,000 subscribers and maybe even more. So I just want to make this video to give a huge thank you to my audience. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm liking the spot that I'm in right now. And in this video, as the title would imply, I wanted to show a sort of brief montage. Well, I say brief, it's not quite brief, but a brief-ish montage on some of my favorite moments from this past year. So please enjoy what I've liked and what I've done. These are my favorite moments, but I understand that you might have your own favorite moments. So please feel free to put in the comment section below which times of the Dzeeff videos you liked the most. Maybe some of these will be your favorites, maybe they won't be. Actually, these videos themselves weren't nearly the most successful videos on my channels, just because the most successful videos are like top 10s and bad destruction deck reviews. But these are some of what I felt were the funniest moments from the past year. And I don't know, I've come a long way. If you go through, there's been a couple subscribers that have gone through and watched my like 2015 or 2016 videos, and man, they are really cringy. But I feel like I'm at a spot where I can look at my content from a month or 6 months ago and say, you know what, I really gave it my all in that video, and I'm proud of what I'm doing. So anyway, enjoy the montage. Thank you for the 20K, and the sky's the limit. We're only going up from here. Brilliant Fusion got printed as an ultimate rare, so anything can happen in 2018. I'll see you guys later. Bye. This is sort of what kind of happens in my head when I'm building decks. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add 2 Cyframe Lord Omega. We don't need to worry about how we're going to make Omega. We'll just assume by the end of this, I'll either find a way to make it or it'll just accidentally happen. And then the next thing is Brilliant Fusion for sure. If you're not playing Brilliant Fusion, you're losing. So we're playing Brilliant Fusion. We're going to draw the Garnet. We're going to add in a Trick Clown for the fact that I never know if by the end of these I'll actually have a light monster. So we'll just add a Trick Clown just in case. This seems really consistent, guys, having 1 Garnet, 1 light monster. Nothing could go wrong with that. And then the Seraphonite, don't forget that. I have before. I will say I'm not a fan of the life point meter on this. Or the clock. It's not, I just now found that there is a clock. I can see that up there.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so we soul charge for Dante. Oh man, do I got the jank play here? There we go. They really should. I need to figure out how to let you go. I lose? Wait, what?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking good-ass picture if I've ever seen one. What more can you need to figure that out? It's kind of hard to draw worse than the Ultimate Offering. Man, you must have gone to art school. Ironically, I did go to art school. Big bulge, man. Ooh, influential. Or wait, Huku Tori got it, even when I just did the fucking legs. You people are crazy. This is how you know you play too much Yu-Gi-Oh! And you can guess fucking Urabi off of some fucking legs. I initially couldn't find Austin in the deck building garage, but after a bit of searching, I managed to find him clowning around with some vendor. I greeted him accordingly.
What's up?
Got any plants?
I got a couple.
A couple? Who does he think he is, acting all cocky? Austin was getting on my last nerve after the Romage mix-up, and he was really pushing it now.
That's just a stupid boulder!
It's not just a boulder! It's a rock! A rock! A rock! It's a big, beautiful, old rock. Oh, the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
What you do is you activate that E-Telly to special summon Super Quantum Blue Layer from your deck. Now, when this guy is summoned, you get to add a Super Quant from your deck to your hand. So we're going to do that and add the Super Quantal Fairy Elfan to your hand. Next, you can normal summon this guy, and when this is on the field, you can target a Super Quantum, and then all the cards you control become that monster's level. So we're going to target Blue Layer, which makes this guy level 3, which means you can overlay both of these cards to summon Dante. hopefully you guys know now that E-Telly can in fact summon Dante, and every time that Glasgow Yu-Gi-Oh makes a joke about it, you tell him that you play blue layer in your deck so he can stop making that joke. What I think John is really hiding here, and this is what I'm exposing him for, I think John made that video, the original one, where he wrote marker on the Fluffles. I think he made it because he wants to trick his watchers into writing on their Fluffle cards and getting game losses at regional qualifiers and YCSs because he can't beat Fluffles.
Basically. I mean, he's about to ultimate Kyrock, what he just said.
John, that's a higher than level 6 monster.
Yeah, and that card's a real. He got your ass. What? Wait, you made that?
Yeah.
You're a scrub.
Full new problem.
Yeah, all the frogs are
They're foil now.
That's broken.
Yep.
You getting in there, Doug?
Maybe. Enter battle phase.
Yep. Am I just dead?
19.
It's 27-19. I'm taking
you're at
3.
28.
Yeah, so I'm dead.
What? Good
These are just bluffs.
I lost the die roll, John!
Actually, Simo just did this so he could put the content on his channel.
Oh my god. Good game, dude.
That's
Did
good.
you win the bed?
Yeah.
I did.
I was thinking, like, there's, like, no opportunity where I can strike and it's, like, good at this point.
Because yeah, both these trigger.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're going to trigger and recycle
So
anyway, so it
didn't
didn't
go
matter.